Hello, it's that time again. It's time for beauty and chronic pain. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it'd be funny. So in today's video, I'm going to be looking at a couple of new items that I picked up. The first one is from the Balm called How About Them Apples. I love the pin-up girl vintage style is something I love, but I don't feel I could pull off. So this is a cheek and lip cream palette. I'll just open it. It's got a mirror on one side, big mirror, which is lovely. Can't have enough mirrors. And this is the palette. So they're all apple shaped. You can see where I put my finger in them to test them. But these are actually very sheer, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes on the look with the rest of my makeup. So let's see. This colour here is Cider. Then we have Cobbler. This one is Crisp. Pie, like apple pie. Candy, candy apple. And Caramel. So far my favourite colour when I swatched them was Crisp, because I feel that was the most pigmented and it is a bit glittery, and I feel Cobbler is the most shiny and sheer. It's really weird. I don't know if you can see that, like, it's permanently wet. So, but look at that colour. Beautiful. I'll swatch them actually on my hand. So that's just one quick dab in the pan. So you can see that there. Very sheer, but that's quite a beautiful colour, I think. See if I can build it up a bit. Put a second swipe. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Don't know why I held my hand that way. That's uncomfortable. I'll do Cider. You can see that on my finger a little bit. Very light pink. We'll do one swatch, then do a second swipe. Maybe I'll just do two, because otherwise it'll be here all day. So that's that. Then I'll go in for Pie. That comes up like that. And then the one that I really liked, Crisp. Oh, just look at that there with one swipe. That's Crisp. And that colour is Crisp, which may be why they chose that. When you put a second swipe up, I don't feel it gets like much more pigmented. Obviously it's this one here. See, the camera picks that up, but I think that's beautiful. Candy from the bottom is actually pretty pigmented compared to when I first used it. Like, that's one swatch, one swipe of that. I think that looks really pretty. The problem with sheer stuff is that it's not very long lasting, of course. And I'm all about long lasting. I want it to be there, you know, when I'm dead and buried. I want it to last forever. And then that last one there, which is very wonky, looks really high up, was the colour Caramel. Another thing I got, forgot to put this on the table so I could reach, is some makeup from Primark. Now, Primark is a very inexpensive clothing shop, but it's usually they're very big stores here in the UK. They do have them in other countries. I know I saw one when I was in Madrid, which I think is really cool that it's, you know, global. It's not as cheap as it used to be, but trust me, there's still really, really good prices. Can't complain, really. So, I've been told I need to speak a bit louder. I need to get a separate mic. If I suddenly went louder, you know why. It's because I'm aware that I mumble a little. Okay, so this is from Primark. You can see that's £2.50. A bronzer, and this is Dewy Glow Bronzing Face and Body Butter. Now, you can take it from me that this is buttery. Not buttery, it's buttery. The texture is just amazing. Comes with a really big mirror too. Can you see that colour there? Look at that. Make sure I got a clean finger. I did wipe it on the tissue. Also, like, quite sheer. Look at that. Very glittery. I think it's reflecting a little bit too much light. So let's put that on the inside of my wrist, because I haven't wiped off the other stuff. I just do 2 swipes. Look at that. Can you see how breathable that is? Is it too much light? Ah, I can't do the hands. I don't know which way to turn. Bamboozled. But can you see that? It's really nice anyway. But it is very light, so maybe, you know, it's just not going to come up as well. It doesn't like the bright light. Look at that. But trust me, this is so soft. When I first touched it, I was like, whoa! Not bad for £2.50. You can really smell like cocoa butter or shea butter, which is lovely in my opinion, lovely smell. Also from their PS range, Gold Digger Highlighter. This one doesn't come with a mirror, which is a shame, but this was £2.50 as well. But it looks like quite a lot of colour, kind of cool grooves. I don't know what they call that. But this is a good highlighter. Like, look at that, my fingers. Do that there as well. Just dip my finger twice. That's the bottom one. Look at that. I actually did wear this on my face recently and it did look amazing. I found it really hard to put on the body butter. I probably should have used my fingers instead of trying to use a sponge, but I think I was in a bit of a rush. I sleep a lot lately, like till really late. I don't know why, I've just gotten a terrible sleeping pattern of sleeping 5 in the morning-ish to like 3 in the afternoon if I don't have to get up anywhere. It's a real pain. So this is K-Pop Sweet Cheeks palette, and this is blush and highlight. It's supposed to be cherry fragrance, but I'm not going to smell it now because I smelled it before, and it's like there's just the slightest hint of cherry, but it mostly just smells like chemicals and makeup, I guess. Let me just smell. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I have to. It's like it could smell nice if it was stronger. But yeah, so the colours are Candy Floss, Lemon Sherbet, Bonbon, and Jelly Bean, as you can see. And then these cute hearts. Look at those little faces in there. Isn't that adorable? So yeah, let's swatch those. Just double check my hands clean from the other stuff I tested. So this is the first colour here, Candy Floss. Look at that on my finger. That looks like ba-bam. Like it's going to be really strong. I know though if I swatched it with a brush it might be slightly different. Can you see that colour there? Not bad, not bad. It looks like it's picking up a bit on my skin tone. It might look different if you're really fair skinned. Now taking the bottom colour there, Jelly Bean, which is a much paler pink. Can you see how pale that pink is? It almost looks white, like a white cast on, well, what I can see on my phone. Let's try this way around. Yeah, that really doesn't pick up on my skin. I don't know if you can even see that there. Just ever so slight across. So really dig my fingers in hard. Did not make much of a difference, I have to say. But I'm not too bothered. I think you can use all of these as either a highlight or a blush. Don't know when you're gonna use the whitish one as a blush, but you might do. Oh, look at that. Look at that one. That's so pigmented. That's so pretty. That was Bonbon at the bottom. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I don't know why I'm changing my accent. If I do stuff out of the ordinary, I never know why. So yeah, taking lemon sherbet and using my other hand now. Let's do it on the back of my hand. That's lovely, lovely golden colour. In the palette, it looks like it's got kind of a little bit of pink in there. Don't know if you can see the pink. But it's definitely very gold. Look at that on the back of my hand. That's amazing. So, Bonbon and lemon sherbet. That last one, did I say it was lemon sherbet? It is. That was really nice. Jelly bean is and candy floss is okay. It is okay. Let me just try that one again because I forgot. Okay, yeah, it was the one I was looking at, yeah. So that's what I got from Primark. I chose not to get any foundation because I've heard great things, but I'm a little bit unsure. Now, I don't know if you can tell, I've already done my foundation, so I'm going to skip that. I've done my concealer. I got this as well, the brow tamer, because the pomade I used in the last video from Collection was quite a bit naff. This is actually from George at Asda. So Asda is a supermarket. I think it's also owned by the company in America that does Walmart, and that is super inexpensive. Let's say inexpensive, not cheap, because cheap makes it sound a bit bad. So I guess I'm not really focusing on eyes because none of these are eye colours, but I could probably double some up as eye colours. So let's ignore the eyes for now and do... Should I do my brows first? Yeah, let's do brows. Whoa, that lid flew off. Did I try this already? I think I did. Yeah, so just looks like that. I think it was supposed to be a dark brown. It's a brow cream called Tamer. Look at the lid. This bit twist. I did not notice this actually the other day. If I twist it off, I feel like a brush is going to pop out at the bottom. It does have a brush tip at the bottom. The worst bit is I've already used this clearly and I completely forgot it had this at the end. So I feel like I'm discovering all over again, and it's just that my brain forgot about it. But anyway, let's dip that in the pot and let's see how that turns out. Got my trusty drawer open to steady my hand. Oh, I can't look in the camera thing. I've got to look in my mirror. You might notice my skin is looking super shiny. That is because it is 20 degrees and I'm currently very hot. There's no fan in here. I've got my dressing gown on because it's really light material. It's like, you know, satin. I think I got it from Primark probably a couple of years ago. But look at this, unlike that one I got from Collection. Look how pigmented this brow product is. Like, yes, this is what I want to see. Look at that. Oh, pigmented. Did it really dark at the front. Not sure why. This is my not sure face. Okay, let's fix that. I just opening some cotton buds. Got some new ones. They're called safety ones. I thought it would be funny to try it because I was looking for these makeup ones I used before when they subbed me it. Look at that shape. Looks kind of like a little dumbbell. So let's just brush that over there. Oh, I don't know why. Something hurt, and I must have a spot coming through because that hurts to brush. Take out some of the darkness. That looks okay. I think that's long enough, isn't it? Why did that come out really round? I'm not good at brows. I'm supposed to do like hair-like strokes here, but I don't know if you just can't with this or if I just can't. And it's probably the latter, so that's going to look very blocky. Oh my days, I'm shiny. Sweaty. Ladies don't sweat, we perspire. I've been told I need to look in the camera more. Getting a bit baffled there with the brush. I can't help it, I don't know why I don't look at the camera. But that is just going on so nicely and so smooth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this on for a few hours. You can just see me filling that in there. And I'll just like do it as a wear test to see if I sweat through the rest of it. But when I finish filming, I'll be going to the living room where the lovely fan is, which is just too loud to have on in here, and I don't have an external microphone. I just realised no one's going to know what I'm talking about the collection video because I haven't uploaded it. Because I did that as I had the fan on and I thought I could just do a voiceover, but it turns out I have to have an external microphone for that, which I don't have. So yeah, I'm ordering it soon. So yeah, ignore my comments about the collection one because you don't know what I'm talking about. See, now, why does this one look much lighter than this side? Let's darken this one up a bit. Make that a bit even. If you didn't know already that I'm not good at brows, you know now. Pencil is definitely easier. This is not difficult, I'm just not confident with shaping my brows. Guess I'm a little bit not competent either. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that a bit harsh on myself? Maybe. How does that look? I still feel that this one looks darker than this. Oh well. I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. I could keep playing with it, but I'll be here all day, so. Just put that back on. I've wiped the ends of it. I'll give it a proper clean when I'm not recording. Just clean that bit up there because that looks weird. There, that looks better, doesn't it? Much better. Ooh, sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. Sweaty Becky. Okay, so the next bit I'm going to do is cheeks. My cheeks. So I guess I have to use my fingers for this. I'm going to use that palette from the Balm. I think the Balm is more, it's not like what they call drugstore in America. You see on all these videos. It's not very inexpensive. It's like, I think, mid-range. I got this actually in a new subscription box called Look Incredible. I don't know why, if you see me looking this way, I'm looking out the window, and that's what I do when I'm thinking. It's just a weird habit. Okay, so I really liked the colour Crisp. Oh no, I've got brow product on my hand. Give me a sec. I can feel myself frowning when I'm doing this. Like, oh, this is so difficult. Okay, so I'm going in with Crisp with clean fingers to use this as a blush. So let's see. And the apples of my cheeks. Do this silly face. That looks very awkward. Now I look like a weird doll. Maybe I should use 2 fingers because I'll be here all night. Let's see. I'm not very confident doing this with my fingers. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. It's going onto the skin actually really nicely. I wonder if I use my blush brush over that, how would that look? Would it sheer it out a little too much? Or? I think if you use really light motions, it doesn't, which is good there. It's a very uncomfortable face. If I dip that in, how will that look? It's on the other cheek. Oh no, it's okay. Okay, so this is fine with a brush. Fine as wine. Oh, I wish it looked like just like it does in the pan. Like, it's got definitely some gold in there. Very blingy. Obviously my Real Techniques brush. It's not a blush brush, it's a buffing brush. I like how it buffs in the blush. Ugh, I'm so shiny. I don't know if it looks shiny to you, but look in my mirror, trust me, I look like a sweat magnet. It's only 20 degrees at the moment because it's evening, but my, I'm sweating. So let's dab some of it off. Look at that blush. It's very nice. I'm sure it's like, it's very buildable, but I'm not going to build anymore. So yeah, that's that. This a lip palette as well, so I could use it on my lips. I'm sure I had another lipstick that I was thinking of using. I've forgotten where I put it. Not that matter. Hang on. Check this. Oh yes, there was something new as well. This is also from the beauty subscription box. They gave Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder Pure Colour Envy number 240 in Naughty Naive. I don't think that's gonna pick up, but I'll put it in the description box. It's a liquid lipstick. There's a colour. Get that on the back of my other hand. The left hand to swipe it. Not bad. Look at that, one swipe. How pigmented is that? Ugh. I don't know where. I don't mean like ugh. I mean like ugh. To Divan as one. Oh, actually, doing the second one, I've just kind of sort of scraped it off because I'm a numpty. But yeah, we'll leave that a minute. And I actually do have mascara on as well because I went outside earlier and I thought, let me just pop some mascara on. Yeah, so the K-pop palette. I'll use the highlight. I'm gonna use that Bon Bon one. The Bon Bon one. I was just thinking then, which brush do I use? Fortunately, I forgot to. I'll use this little pencil. I forgot to brush. Forgot to clean it. So I'm using my trusty new product that I used recently. It's from, what's the company? Magnetone. That's it, Magnetone. You just swipe it on there and then it just takes the colour off it. You can use a brush cleaner spray, which I have, which is great. It's from Studio London. You just spray it on the bottle and swipe it, bang, you're ready to go. But I don't want to wet the let's see how it goes if I don't wet the brush, and then let's wet the brush and see how it goes. So do I want the lemon sherbet or do I want Bon Bon? Let's go with the lemon sherbet because otherwise it's going to be like pink overload. Not that that's a problem. I'm a fan of pink overload. But ignore my sweat line where the light is just catching my dewy skin. Ignore that ugly spot that popped up, I think literally last night. So put that just above the blush. Go back. That looks pretty fab if you ask me. Let's spray the bottle, not with a brush cleaner like I was about to do. I'm going to use some fixing spray or setting spray. Give it a quick wipe because I don't want it to be super damp. And just reminding you, it's this palette, lemon sherbet. Now with a wet brush, let's see how that goes. Oh, this didn't make that much of a difference, to be honest. On that side, it's lovely. I think that's quite, in my opinion, that's fairly subtle. I feel the control is different as well when it's wet. Like, I find it harder just to do a swipe. I don't know why. I think that's like psychosomatic or whatever. Can you see that? Looks alright. So I'm going to put that one away. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to use the bronzer, aren't we? We're not going to use it. I'm going to use this just to, like, you bronze your face where the sun hits, not a contour. So the sun would hit. I'm not sure actually because it's got some shimmer in it, so I guess I'd want that down my nose because you put highlight there anyway. So look at that. Ignore that face I just did, that was weird. I'm not sure if the camera's yeah, I think the camera's picking it up. Look at that. Don't want that there. Why am I raising my brows? But that looks really nice, but can you tell the foundation from underneath is coming off because I'm so sweaty? Use my beauty blender to dab a little on my nose because I can see where it's come off. Ugh, the struggle in the summer. Oh, I just love the smell of cocoa butter. See, I don't know where to use this because it's so shimmery. What I'll do is I'll look up where to use a shimmery bronzer and we'll do that next time. I'm going to take the Gold Digger highlight. Oh, it's got some contour on it. A brush. It does not want to come off. I know which contour that is, so, but I don't want that on my face right now. I just used the contour brush, I mean the brush I used a minute ago, which is not that one. Get in the pot. That was the Real Technique one that I was using earlier. It's actually a crease brush. I want this to go, let's see, put it on the end of my nose, because some people put highlight there. It's a bit damp. Don't think that's really picking up the Gold Digger one. I ain't seen she's a gold digger. She ain't messing with the broke. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Put that under the brow. Let me not look in the camera, look. Ooh, look at that shine. I think that's a bit too much for under the brow. Need to buff that in with a clean brush. Take this clean brush, let's see. Buff that out a little. Oh, it's so pretty though, that colour. I should have put this on my cheeks and then the other one under my brow. It's literally like liquid gold. Buff it out a bit so it's not so bright. But I think it's like too chunky. You can get some. Wow, look at that crease. Oh, my makeup's just like, sweat. I need sweat-proof makeup. What I didn't do though is I didn't use oil control moisturizer before I started, which I should have done, and maybe I didn't even put a satin spray on after I did my foundation, which I normally do to keep everything matte. So yeah, this is sweaty makeup with the sweaty Becky. On a side note, bringing the chronic pain side into things. My shoulder is hurting a little bit, but it's not been too bad today, I gotta say. Not bad at all. Ever since I went to the last chiropractic appointment, it's been much better. Like, all the pain. So chiropractic is great. Look at that. Just put a little bit on the inner corner. Not even doing eye makeup today, so. I did use some tissue to get rid of the excess oil here. Put a bit more mascara on. I feel though with such strong brows that I need like false lashes or something if I'm not gonna use eyeshadow. This is the Bad Gal Bang. Got a mini from Benefit. I did that mascara amnesty where they you can bring your old mascara and it doesn't have to be Benefit, and they just exchange it for a mini one of 3. The Bad Gal, the Roller Girl one, no, Roller Lash, and They're Real, which is great. I got one of each. That looks good. I think actually, even if I just used eyeliner, that would be like a complete look. Am I gonna eyeline? Yes. Let's keep it pink, shall we? I'm gonna use the NYX Vivid Petal one. But I do have this beautiful lilac one actually. Let's use the lilac, let's change it up. Because I've used that one before on this channel. This is Vivid Blossom from NYX. They're all lovely. Oh, I know why I don't use this one as much, because something funky happened when I bought it. Look at the brush tip. What is this nonsense? Like, it got a bit frayed. But yeah. No, I should have definitely done eyeliner before I did mascara, but I didn't have a clear plan of what I was going to do before I did this video. I just knew I wanted to show off the new products. I'm definitely less organised than I should be in life in general. I just wing it. Unless it's something like super duper duper important, I just wing everything. Except my eye makeup. That's all I don't wing. Because I'm not as good at it. I should practice. But basically most of this just went on with just like one quick swipe. Look at that. That wasn't even difficult. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Excuse my happy dance. I'm taking that Estee Lauder liquid lip. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the colour through this cute little window. Just love the packaging. I love the gold bit there. Lets you know it's Estee Lauder. So beautiful. Right, I'll look in this mirror so you can see what I'm doing for once. Trying to look in my mirror as well. Soft and buttery. Let's fill that in. I just keep turning it so I don't dip it back in. Not that there's anything wrong with dipping it back in, I'm not doing that yet. That is so creamy, pigmented, so glossy. That's the word I was looking for, glossy. Look at that. stretch my face and look crazy. Do you like my little ears? That's from Amazon. Love it. I do wear this outside because I'm not a known giver of, you know what, I'm not saying it. Wait, I need a little bit more mascara. Can you see that one there is a little bit purple, that lash? My eyelids are so wet looking, sweaty. Because that highlighter went too low. There was a little bit of mascara just under there. But I got it before I made a mess. Now this would look really nice with like another bright colour lined underneath. Do I have a bright colour? Just quickly check my makeup pot. What's all my bright colours? Okay, let's just use a black. Oh no, that's a navy kohl pencil. Navy work with this? Not sure, let's try. So this is a kohl pencil from Makeup Gallery. I don't even know what Makeup Gallery company is. Kohl Me. Smooth and blendable, navy number 3. So let's just line my lower lashes with that. I've seen some people, well, women, who can just go zoop, zoop, without pulling down the lower lid, which is just devil magic in my opinion. Somehow I got that under my lid. I wanted it in my waterline. Because it has a weird like effect pulling down my eyes, I feel, when it's like, does that look okay? I don't know. For a kohl pencil, this isn't coming out very strong. Look at that. That eye looks a little better. That went more on the waterline. I think it works with navy, but it would be better if it came off more pigmented. But it doesn't matter. The point is, showing you makeup I have done. Gonna put a little highlight there like I've seen the girls do. Nice, nice, nice. Bit more in there. Nice, nice, nice. Sound like that seagull from Finding Dory. Mine, 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 mine. Real close. Bit under there. That creasy bad boy. So that is, I think, the finished look. Do you know, I am going to set it down with setting spray first because I always forget to do that. I always like to spray it first and make sure it's coming out correctly. So. Because sometimes it's supposed to come out as a mist, but it comes out very dropleted. Is that a word? I don't know. That's the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in Rose. This is the one that he worked with Nakia Joy on. Although you wouldn't tell because there's no sticker on it to say that. Look at that lipstick. Look at that under eye highlighter. Hey girl, who you? You looking good. That blush is looking good, but I feel like it's missing a splotch. Let's go back in that palette quickly, get the crisp. Put some more there. I feel like it should be up there a little bit more. Now if I was going out, which as usual I'm not because I always do these makeup videos in the evening, because I actually got out to get some sun today, otherwise I would have recorded it earlier. But yeah, I'd put more concealer under my eyes and probably even do another layer of foundation, I'm not sure. Looks like some of it's vanished from my sweat. I did have to wipe along my hairline to with some tissue. Maybe some powder would make it look less of a mess. I'm just looking for my powder. I wasn't planning to use powder, which is why I didn't bring it up and put it on the table. So I'm going to use the banana powder from Bella Pierre. That's the lid. It's just a yellow powder. Mostly just use it under your eyes. I normally use the Coty Air Spun for my face, but I don't have it in here because, you know, I wasn't going to use it. So I just picked up a clean powder brush. It's right in front of me on the table. I'm always so used to my brushes being in the holders that I keep them in. Got a bit too much there. So yeah, let's do. Come bring that a little bit under the eye. Ooh, that's a lot of fallout. Look at that. Oof. Girl, what did you do? Oh, no. If you didn't know I was a bit amateur, you definitely do now, because that was an amateur mistake. Just use it to pat a little bit on just to take some of the shine away. Get a little bit under the eyes. Use the excess. Have you noticed I keep talking in this video without moving my lips too much? Would I make a good ventriloquist? Would I make a good ventriloquist? No. Boop. Whoa. Why did I do that? Let's get that excess under my eyes. Yeah. Still looks a little shiny to me, but much better than it was. So I'm not looking at my nose and trying to look at the edges there where the powder normally settles or separates. Oh, this has not made me much cooler, but yeah, that's the finished look now. So let me know what you think about the new products. I'm pretty happy with most of those products except for that bronzer butter one. I'm gonna look up if there's any advice or see how other people wore it. Really happy with that brow cream pomade. Came out really nicely, didn't it? And the highlight is really good. The highlight on the cheeks is more subtle. Like if I was going out, I'd probably put on way too much because I like that look. But look at the one on the inner corner of the eye as well, not just the one on the cheek. See the difference between the two? So that's enough of my close-up balloon head. I don't think I've forgotten anything, so bye. Come again soon.